about you?
Every time.
So this is directly for, and now I can't say Kurt can't speak to it. I don't know if Kurt or Joe has participated in this. I just know I've heard of it and have not yet. But how do I raise money for charity with my gaming?
And that's for who?
You.
Okay, just and I'm like, oh, what, me?
No,
okay.
He rambles. You just got to take it.
Gotcha. All right, cool.
It's a stream of consciousness, and my stream is strong.
I'm going to see if I can do this in 1 minute.
Hey Siri, set me a 1 minute countdown.
Fine. I'm fine with that. Take something that you're good at and you're passionate about, or you want to get better at. It doesn't have to be necessarily something you're good at. And share it with people. Share your idea and your thoughts and your goal. And like they always say, like-mindedness attracts like-mindedness. So if you're trying to share a spirit of generosity and, are reaching out to collaborate and work with people to, help you build that up, you take it to anyone in any place that'll listen, be open to other ideas, suggestions, and you're saying about through gaming, use your resources that you have available and be open to new resources and treat it as an adventure. That's been my experience, and it's worked for me. I'm not saying it's perfect, but that's my answer.
Have you had the opportunity
Wait. All right, now your time's up. Go ahead, Kurt.
Charles.
That's impressive. I am the worst player on that short 1 minute pitch team. I'm not going to nail it. So good for you.
Thank you, John. I appreciate that.
So my question was going to be, have you had the opportunity to raise money for charity through your gaming, and what did that look like at the time?
Yeah. Been doing it for on Twitch, I want to say since 2013 or 14, just whenever I got my PlayStation 4 and was like, hey, I can now stream online. I started with that. But before that, all I had was a gamer laptop that was real crud. And I was like, I'm not going to be able to get online very easily. And even though at first I was making the account with Twitch and figuring out how to work with it, just try to keep my philosophy, that self-talk thing to myself of work with what you got. Don't overanalyze or think over a decade. Thank you. Don't overthink it about what you could have. And, I have myself a supportive team. My husband has been very supportive of me, and a bunch of friends I've even known since high school, just lift me up. And anyway, so I started out with very choppy, poor quality streams that would always buffer, be too long, or, there was always problems happening, but I kept going, despite how there would be low numbers a lot, and just focus on eventually I will get the word out in my own way along this adventure, as I said. And it led me down a path of finding not only like-minded people, but people that are like representatives in the area, whether for CHOA or local, Twitch streamers. So, and I've actually worked with both, usually on my own, but sometimes I do reach out and see if I can collaborate. Kind of like how I did with this. I mean, this, not a charity event, but like this, just reach out to people and find opportunities and show what I'm good at, and be willing to listen to what they're good at and see how we can bring it together and just keep playing, just game on all the time.
Nice.
I mean, just for you, we'll make it a charity event. You two can donate to your daddies, and we'll raise money for us tonight. And that'll be. So what is that behind you right now? Somebody pointed it out in chat. The big blue blob behind you. What is that? It is a Bluey. It's
Bluey.
a Bluey costume, is it?
Excuse me, it's a big blue puppy. But yeah, in short, I got this during the pandemic. At the time, with the back band stuff, and I'm like, okay, I could afford this right now. I know it's gonna be worth it one day, and every now and again, I'll use it for charity events, children's events. Just to push the efforts forward. And now I incorporate it in the
Is it coming back?
the new business that I got going
No.
on of teaching
Yes,
people
we're back.
All right. We were never gone, Charles. You
Yeah,
were
I
gone.
know, I know it's me, but you know, I know the podcast guy. Like, oh, I think that was my internet that went down. But
Oh,
it's back for a minute.
we just saw you rambling.
So I actually, all three of you on my side, and that okay. So everybody listening to the podcast, the hurricane has already passed through. For a live recording, Hurricane Helene is hitting landfall in Florida and affecting all the way up through North Georgia, and I'm outside the Atlanta area. Actually, I think two of us are outside the Atlanta area right now. Are you sound like you're local, Mithril?
Just north of Atlanta.
Yeah, and then it's heading up towards Joe a little bit later this evening.
Yeah, who's
So-
a bit more north than you are, but not much. Did you? I saw a meme earlier of Dolly Parton, and so they changed the words of Jolene to Helene.
Oh boy, always got to be a meme on a storm.
John
Yeah,
is making me laugh a lot.
So you talked about how you got started. You talked about using your games.
Mhm.
What made you want to not just stream, right? Because a lot of us, especially through the pandemic, got into different versions of streaming and this and this and that and that. But what made you go, oh, I can work with was it Extra Life? Is that who you? Yeah. And use my gaming to make a positive change.
Oh, I gotta think a little bit on this one. How did I come? I think I you know what? I don't remember right now if it was like an internet search. Okay, hold on. Actually, I do remember. There's a local comic book store. I'm not sure if it's still open right now, but in short, they had a local team that had their flyer in the window, and they're called Pixel Heads. The Pixel Heads, just in general, for Extra Life, and I got curious about that and started looking up, researching, and found that I've already started thinking I want to do something a little bit more with my gaming because let's see, I was about 21, 22, 39 now for reference of a timeline. But anyway, I'm like, if I'm going to keep on being a gamer, I want to make it count, and I want to inspire others as I'm already on a journey trying to figure out how to help implement gamification into education and showing how it helps people. What better way to do that than just focus on sprinkling water on the next generation, as it were, and help the kids. Did that answer okay?
Yeah.
No, it's horrible. Do it again. We'll edit it.
Okay, cool.
Do it again, but add more energy.
This time we'll hit record. Don't worry about it.
So I got the spicy demon AG fuel. Okay.
Uh,
Load with cayenne pepper. I'm ready to go.
got classified V2.
I love how since we don't have a sponsor, your camera automatically blurted out the whole time. It's great. It's great. So no, this is all good stuff. Now, tangentially, Joe, I think this kind of everything of why you do what you do goes into how you met us, which was through our Discord at Digital Media Track. So I don't believe you had heard of us before you went into Need a Guest. Was that about accurate?
Correct.
So obviously DragonCon, obviously you've gotten this, you're a streamer, so I'm sure you went to some panels on the Digital Media Track, the best track, if you ask me. And then you joined the Discord, which thank you. Did it take a lot of courage, or was just why not to get into Need a Guest and go, hey, this is who I am, this is what I do, and I'd like to be on some shows?
I wouldn't say it took a lot of courage. It took some mental pruning of my time and schedule a little bit, considering time and place. And can I do this? Can I commit to it? The answers are yes. And that's pretty much my philosophy when it comes to socializing with people, like I said a little while ago, or before the show. Grew up very extroverted. So walking up and being like, hi, Helen, and introducing myself to people, or even performing, being in large crowds is not something that is strange to me. And I think that might come from my father. was a performer. He could play 5 different instruments and sing, and just always would admire him and work with him on getting in talent shows and stuff. So when it comes to just socializing and connecting with people, it's just another day of the life of me, my adventure. I can't travel all that much. It's too expensive. And I'm coming to terms that it may happen that I might never get to travel all that much. So I'm going to make as much of a difference and a life here as I can. And what better way to do that than was connect with other people?
Very cool. I did forget I saw this in the chat earlier, letting you know that Mom is watching from Franklin. Sorry, Mithril's mom, but it's a little bit of a punchy fun show. But it's all good fun. We love it.
What?
She's
Oh
awesome.
Yeah,
because your friend then popped up and said, "Love this humor of bullying Mithril." So yeah, Kurt's used to it. Joe's used to it. I forget. Guests are new. I should be nicer. You guys have any
what you're fine. I can take it.
Look, until I met Joe, Kurt can back this up. Until I met Joe, I was super nice. Then he introduced me to Strong Bad, and that became my spirit animal. And there you go.
Walking on heaven's door. Holy crap! I love those openings. Remember when he was up in the clouds? They had the like going through the themes, like you click on the games or the comics or the email, and there's one where he was in heaven, and you got Strong Bed just walking in the background on the clouds, and he's like walking on heaven's door, and then the cloud just opens up. Oh, you're not supposed to be up here. Holy crap! I played it over and over again. I was freaking 14, 15 when it came out, and I'm just sitting there playing it like a freaking 6-year-old. Play it again.
That's
mine was always his email. Whenever
email.
checking them email.
Wait. I think I can quote it. Here I go again with the email. Hoping it's another one from a female. Oh man, not female.
And I remember when his computer got updated, because he had like a Compy 386 for a long time. I miss those.
Yeah, it was definitely its own era and its own. Yeah. There was something I saw recently, and I'll keep this short, but talking about like the lingo the kids are using online and all this with the alpha and the sigma and the skippity, whatever. I don't get it either. But there was something someone said, it's like, okay, if you have ever said any of the following, you have no room to complain about the verbiage today's generation use. And it was things like mushroom, badger, mushroom, or let's see, fires and missiles and stuff like that. I was like, okay.
Fine, take a nap and then fires and missiles.
Kurt, are you getting any of these references, sir?
No, this is after my time.
Yeah, I'm like, make Kurt saying, all your base belongs to us.
I got that one. I know the badger, but I will see your badger and I will raise you. Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time.
Yeah.
Oh, what about Winamp? The Winamp llama?
Winamp kicks the llamas.
Yeah.
We're a family-friendly show.
Oh, I did not realize you were the voice of that, Kurt. You're a big celebrity in my world. All right.
I'm sure that llama guy's making a lot of money.
Candy Mountain Charlie.
Time with joy and goodness and joy.
They stole my friggin' kidney.
Look, all right. I got you all.
I got to mention I also went into voice acting.
Charlie bit my finger.
Oh,
yeah, that one.
And it hurt.
When are we going to start doing the new my? Did
you roll the dice at least before you did the dance party?
No, what?
Oh man!
The more you know, G.I. Joe.